Hi guys, and welcome to our video for today, 20th of August 2026. So let's go through my watch list. We're going to look for some day trades in the 5-minute time frame, look for some what we need to hold this overnight on the 4-hour time frame, what 4-hour candle close over what resistance do we need to hold this overnight into tomorrow, Friday morning, and also the daily time frames, look for some swing trades on these stocks. I'm going to start with MMA, mixed martial. So obviously this is a bit of a meme stock, MMA off the ticker, and this one looks okay. Needs a bit more consolidation, to be honest. So I like this one from 1 p.m. Eastern time for a day trade. Basically, it's consolidating and pulling back in this 5-minute falling wedge pattern. We broke over 0.8, which is what I'll be waiting for. 1 minute going to close over 0.8 or a 2-3% push over 0.8 on this one. We did do that at 11:25, but write this down. A pro tip is between 11 and 1 p.m. Eastern time. Trades are less likely to break out properly and run properly. There's more fake outs because of less volume in those hours, and less volume means less reliable moves. So this one's still good because we broke 0.8 before, or twice, and we ran up quite a bit. So again, a 1 minute going to close over 0.8 or a 2-3% push over 0.8 from 1 p.m. Eastern time would see this run at least 8% from entry, to be honest, and I quite like this one a lot. Mixed martial looks good. That's simple. Falling wedge above all moving averages against 1-day resistance, good volume too. However, though, if this were to lose 0.6, probably coming down to 0.5, so I'd look to cut this beneath 0.6. And if you lose 0.5, this stock would be done because it's last horizontal support, and also it would be a failed double bottom if it were to come down and lose 0.5. And if it'd be a failed golden cross retest, the 200 EMA and probably 200 MA is going to catch up as well soon. These two thick white moving averages. So if we lose the 0.5 area, this one's completely done. But I wouldn't want to be in this beneath 0.6. I'm just going to rectify this to 0.6. And yeah, beneath 0.6 is no good on this one. But above 0.8 looks good for a day trade. Day trade only. Strictly day trade. Nothing else. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So I wouldn't hold this overnight, spend this until we get a 4-hour green candle close over $1 in this, and then afterwards probably just need to draw another resistance in. We can do in a second. So we use the daily time frame to determine where to take profit. But wouldn't look to hold this overnight until we get a daily. Sorry, I wouldn't look to hold this overnight until we get a 4-hour green candle close over $1 in this one. And that's it. And again, beneath 0.6, it's done. And we'll go to the daily time frame to see where we can take some profit on this one. I need a new resistance, and it should be around 1.2, but I think there's some more around 1.4. So I think if we get a 4-hour green candle close, a daily candle close over $1, I'll be looking for this one to swing it into 1.4, unless we got any moving averages above us. No, so a daily green candle close over a daily green candle close or a 4-hour green candle close over $1. I'd just focus on the 4-hour green candle close over $1. We'll see us rise up to 1.4 for take profit. So I just sell 90% of my take profit there. So 90% of my position there at 1.4 after entering with a 4-hour green candle close over $1 by end of today, end of tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Focus on that first and forget the daily candle close over the resistance. That's great also, extra confirmation, and then my stop loss wouldn't outweigh my first target on that MMA. So let's go to the next stock, and this one is called JZ. So this one's fell all the way down. Basically, for continuation, we need to break over 3.2. I'm not sure on this one though because, to be fair, I thought the 200 MA might be high up, but 1 minute green candle close over 3.2 or 2-3% push over 3.2 would see an entry for a day trade in this one. Expected to release 8% from entry. It's measuring like a falling wedge here. It's on the watch list, so it is still bullish, contrary to the belief that it's sold off and done. It's not done yet. It would only be done if it loses 2.15 on this, and it wouldn't be applicable for a day trade. Swing trade or holding it overnight beneath 2.15 on this. So it doesn't look good beneath 2.15. Wouldn't want to be in it at all. But above 3.2, as explained, good for a day trade. Just 8% scalp on that one. So pretty simple. 4-hour time frame though. I wouldn't look to hold this overnight at all, to be honest. I don't like it. Just constantly rejected off the window for this one. I would not swing this at all. It's also like a Chinese pump and dump, I presume. Jianzhi Education Technology. So I'm guessing it's Chinese or Southeast East Asian. Which traditionally are just like pump and dumps. Well, most small caps are pump and dumps, to be honest. So unless it's like a mid cap, I wouldn't really look to hold it overnight. Unless we get the criteria for entries in our videos. But yeah, I wouldn't look to hold this overnight, guys. We've got resistance here with the 60 EMA around 3.3. We've got resistance more here at 3.2. Got another resistance at 4, another resistance at 4.8, another resistance at 6. And we just sold off all day. So we really need to get a 4-hour candle close over 6. And it's probably not going to happen, to be honest. See, I wouldn't look to hold this overnight at all. However, for a swing trade, I mean, if we're lucky, it might pump up another day one time. But again, even if we get a daily candle close over 6, we've got another resistance at 7 with a 60 EMA death cross. So, and 95% of price action takes place in the Bollinger Bands. So once we break out of these Bollinger Bands, the top navy line here and the bottom navy line here, the big explosive move happens. And it's already happened. Like, it happened 80% up. We've got sucked back in now. We're in the Bollinger Bands now, basically. So the big move's already happened. I think this one's just done. I'd only focus on a day trade on it. I usually always try and look for a swing trade and to make it more interesting. There's always a chance these stocks might continue. But this one's just a write-off in my opinion for tomorrow, JZ. Again, watch it over 3.2 for a little scalp for a day trade, but swing trade's out the window. MMA looks better for a swing trade. So I may have to just move my camera a little bit just to so my watch list out. So right guys, next stock BTCT. This one's carrying on from yesterday, so good chance this carries on for a swing trade. As you know, swing trade happened last night. Cause you could have held it last night into today, and it would have carried on forward. So this good, it's a good run for us and good idea for us to go off. That's going to continue. But for a day trade, I'm not sure on this one. Maybe it's high risk over 1.6. I would focus more on the $2 break. As it's broken over 1.6 a couple times, I'm not really built upon it. I'd focus more on the stronger $2 break, to be honest. I'd wait for a $2 break and then wait for a 6% stop loss, 6% target on this one, enter with 15% of my account, so I'll come out with around 1% of my account as a result. On this one, BTCT, again, just falling wedge breakout against the 1-day resistance of 2, and it's not really a strong relationship to 1.6 in this one. Not very good. So let's go to, and also an adverse effect, if this were to lose 1.1, I wouldn't want to be in it at all. Failed golden cross retest at 60 EMA, and it's the next horizontal support, and we come down even deeper probably to 0.8 for the next moving average, which is 200 exponential moving average, which is too big of a drop. So beneath 1.1, whether you're in this for a swing trade or day trade, I just wouldn't want to be in this beneath 1.1. So yeah, this one, I thought our green candle close over 1.6. We'll see it's continued towards 2 if you want a bit of a scalp. So 15-20% first target, stop loss to match. And again, I wouldn't hold this overnight until we get a 4-hour green candle close, but end of today, end of tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time over 1.6. And again, beneath 1.1, it's done. But looks good. When we broke over the 200 EMA and 200 MA here, trying to use it as support now and build a higher structure on this one. I think this is to do with Bitcoin, which is surging up a little bit. So interesting, it broke out yesterday. So Bitcoin is over 70k now. So this one looks really good with a daily green candle close over 1.6. So it's one step at a time, guys. Daily green candle close over 1.6. Then we've definitely confirmed this to support the 200 EMA and 200 MA just here. And obviously the 1.6 resistance will now act as support if it does have a daily green candle close over 1.6. But again, your first target would be 2 on this one. So maybe I sell 50% there. At $2 and then look to hold it longer towards 2.4 where I can sell 40%. But that's only with a daily green candle close above. Again, it's one step at a time. So around the 15-20% first target, then around the 40-45% second target to sell 40%, then leave the 10% to ride and just sell when you're happy, you know. This one should continue with Bitcoin as well. So this one looks really good for a swing trade. MMA looks best for a day trade. JZ looks a bit rubbish in all aspects, but only good for a day trade. If someone had a gun to my head, Jacob, trade this JZ, I would only do a day trade. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled on these breaks and let us know how it goes. Thanks guys, and catch you all later.